This is my old strategy. 1 minute strategy. Ne?
1 minute. Oh, logo, ni bona la ingeni ka 30 minutes. So you go to 30 minutes, ne?
Nah, just that's the window. But aspiration time, it's 1 minute.
It's 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's 1 minute, right?
Okay.
So the rules are just simple. What I always do when I trade binary, I just started this account 2 weeks back, so I hardly trade binary options. So
okay.
I'm too busy. So I always hide my balance. The reason being that I don't change my amount here.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to see how much I'm losing, how much I'm winning. I don't want to put emotions. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to kill my emotions when I'm trading. Okay, because I'll see my balance going down and I'll start getting worried. Okay. But anyway, the history is good, it's looking good. So I don't want to panic when I see things like this. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to panic when I see things like this. Okay. I don't want to panic. Okay. I want to keep it cool, especially when I see things are not going my way. I want to keep it cool. Okay. All I want to see is these greens here. That's all I care about. So I always hide this when I'm trading, and then keep it at a minimum that I'm willing to lose. Okay. So when I get to a certain balance, then I will change. Keep it straight. I don't change my amount that I put in. So that's very important. This is important because we'll have that emotions. Okay.
Exactly.
I cannot overemphasize that point. Whether you're trading forex or binary, emotions will always be involved, and you wanna kill them. If you unable to do that, then this is one way of sorting it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the main indicators is KDJ, and RSI.
Okay.
So the settings that go check. You'll do your own colors, right?
Yeah.
It's 5. That's your period, right?
Yeah.
And then 90 is overbought, and then 5 is oversold.
Okay.
I'll give you a reason why I do that.
Okay.
The reason why I do that when I put it at 90 is I want this RSI to be above here. Okay. In most cases, I want it to be above this line here and below this line. But in most cases, when it touches that level, okay, I know a reversal is coming. So, but sometimes you'll find that, okay, sometimes you'll find, in rare cases, you'll have this. Okay. And this will happen when you have a big rally like that, right? And one thing you need to look at is this. We have already touched here, okay? We're outside here. I'll talk about this, right? And then we came back and we went back to it. So when we come back like this, that's when you'll have this going over, okay? Yeah, because you'll see in most cases you'll have that, and then this will come, and then you'll have that holding there. So once it comes back here and it doesn't go down, okay? Because what you want to see is your RSI coming outside here and coming down, touch this level, go up that level, go down that level, go up that level. Irrespective of how long it takes, it doesn't matter, okay? But eventually it will have to come down, okay? So this year, it might have delayed here, but eventually we came up here, we came down here, and we didn't reach this level. But don't confuse yourself with that, because that's not the crux of this thing. I just want to lay a background so you understand, because yeah, it might really mess you up if you don't know what to look at. Okay, so but basically that's what we look at. This and that. In most cases, you don't want your KDJ indicator. Maybe let's just take the settings before we can talk about it. But your RSI, you want it to be outside or it touches this level. Okay, these are your trades. This is your trade here. Okay, this will be a trade if this is all outside. This will be a trade if this is outside. This will be a trade if this is outside. So both your KDJ indicator and your RSI must be outside. And sometimes you'll see that your KDJ is always outside, but your RSI that just touches this level, okay? And then you expect the reversal. But then the most important thing is, sometimes KDJ indicator, it holds here, right? While this is still low. So in most cases, you find that this is your KDJ here, currently where we're trading. You can see that, right? But your RSI is still up here, okay? So in that case, there's no trade here, okay? This must come all the way down, okay? And this must be down here, and then that's a trade, okay? You can then call that, okay? But this is not a trade here. You can't take, okay? We only take one set of trades. I'll show you. If we can get a setup, I'll show you. Yeah, all this. But those are the basic rules. I'll just repeat the rules. Let me just show you the KDJ settings.
Okay.
So you can put them down. Okay, your period decay is 9.
Okay.
And then signal and smooth is 3-3.
Okay.
And then overbought is 100, oversold is 0. I put it at the maximum because I wanted to jump over the maximum as these guys have put it. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to go over. You got the settings, right?
Yeah, I got the settings.
Yes. I wanted to go over. I wanted to come below here. Okay. I wanted to come below. Let me just remove this thing. I wanted to come below here. I wanted to come outside here. Okay. I wanted to come outside. If this doesn't go outside, we don't have a trade at all. Okay.
You don't have a trade. Yeah.
So, but one thing that I wanted to look at is to read the structure of the market. Right? Sometimes you know your resistance, right? This is your current resistance. So when the market is coming to this level, right, this will be oversold, right? And this will be oversold. When we come to this level, you look to buy for buying opportunities. When we come back to these levels here, okay, that's a level, that's a level. So if this is outside and this is outside, there's no reason for you not to buy, okay? So, but as it's sitting here, if this candle here can shoot down like that, okay, comes all the way here, look at this, we're supposed to be going up, all right? If it comes all the way down here, what is the likely scenario? It's going against this. So we call the next candle. But there are some candles that will probably hold. So what I normally do is, if I see that it's coming down here, it might probably hold here. I'll just increase this by 1. Okay, make it 2 minutes. Okay,
2 minutes.
And then take the trade. Okay. So,
but you normally trade 1 minute, ne?
Normally it's 1 minute, but sometimes when the market is not moving so fast, okay, you can do your 2 minutes trade, but it depends. You can see when the pair is moving and when the pair is not moving. I think that will be based on your experience of how you see the market. Hence, I don't want this thing to confuse you because I think you'll need to practice a lot. Let me just look at a pair. Okay. So this had went up here. Okay. This is resistance that I've marked before. I took this trade here, and then this is the resistance I've marked before. So every time it comes back here, look at that. This was outside. It was even projecting outside. These are the perfect ones. Okay. This. If it's projecting over that 90, that's your perfect ones. So the ones that are normally holding, it's things like this. Okay. Yes. These ones will hold. Once it's outside, when you see it like this, you just do 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. Because what it will do is it will give you this candle. It's already outside, but this next candle here will not go down. Okay, it will stay here. It becomes a doji, and then it will eventually fall on the second one. Okay. Similarly here, you had this candle. This was already outside, and then you had this candle. and then it came down like that. So you just need to be careful. But candles like this that rushes into support zones and resistance, those ones you don't show mercy. Okay. So now we're currently coming from the top. We're supposed to be going down, but the market is going back up, right?
Yeah.
So in situations like this, what we want to see is always this must be outside. Okay, this must be outside.
So there's no trade here.
No, there's no trade yet here. Okay, but it's coming back to the same level that we took a trade. Okay, that would have took this trade in. So when they come to this level, because this is 1 minute, I don't expect them to break it immediately. Remember, this is not your 1 hour where it will probably take some time for it. This is 1 minute, so anything can happen. A candle can just reverse like that. So we don't trade momentum, we trade reversal. So this strategy is actually based on your reversal, a reversal candle. Even if you see the market is going up like this, you just ignore this, okay? Okay, you're looking for that reversal candle, always. So here, because the market is supposed to be going down, and this candle was going against the trend. That's why it reversed like this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one other things that you need to watch. But if this was actually, because now the market is actually during New York session, so it might probably be a bit sketchy. Let me just, I want to clear this. Clear all the trades. Okay, let me put this down here. Okay, so let's look for something else so I can show you. Maybe we can have a trade. Okay, you see this. Okay, this candle is too big. Okay, for it not to come down. Okay.
Okay.
This candle is too big for it not to come down. Okay. So some of these candles here, because there's momentum. Okay, you can see the market is moving up. Okay, there's good momentum. The market is moving up like that. So you always want to take them when it's here. Okay, but it's always best to take this when this crosses. Okay, so now we're just waiting for this to cross. We're waiting for that to cross, and then we can see. But I will see how this will go. This thing is just, I don't know why this thing is always in my way. Okay, so now you can see the candles are getting exhausted, right? So some of these candles, what you can also do is to take 5 minutes trades. Okay, if you can see that there's exhaustion here. So probably it will end up coming like that, more especially when this is outside. But when this is not outside here, you don't want to touch it because it can still go outside. So meaning you can have a few candles that are going up like that. Okay, so because it's still not outside, this is not outside, we don't have a trade here. This will continue to go up. We want to wait for this to actually go outside. Let me just clear this. Maybe we can get a trade here. Clear all. So this must be convincing for me to be able to take a trade, right? It must be convincing. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is a setup. Okay, this is already up there. So if this market is going to continue up, it will do something like that. Okay, this will stay outside, but it is already here. So we can at any time look for a trade here. But let's wait for this and see how this will respond. Okay, so if this goes outside with the next candle, then we already set. Okay, so these are the type of trades that you will want to take because this candle will continue to go up as long as this is not outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what will happen here. Because it has already came outside here, okay, and then it came down. So this might actually, because if this here doesn't go above this, and the market is already up here, so this is actually divergence. So we're already outside here, right? So we can look for a trade now, okay, because this is outside. And one other thing that I wanted to look at, you see these two lines here. In most cases, they must touch this level here, even though this is outside, okay? So we might have this market coming back down, I just wanted to show you how this thing works. Okay, so this candle here might actually come down heavy like that. You see, that's how you win them. That's how you win them, because this was already here and this was already here. Okay, and the reason this came down here is simple because this was already out here and this is the same move, right? And this came, the market was going up, but this here remained below this level. So that is divergence.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
yeah, I'll give you time to. So this is some of the things that you need to avoid. Okay. When this market is coming down like this, you don't want to touch it, even though this will be outside, right? You don't want to touch this. We wait for this to come down. It must be outside. So this might actually come down all the way, but we don't want to do that because we're not sure. We always take the same pattern every time, whether it's high or low. We always take the same pattern. Okay. You don't want to be tempted with things like this. Okay. Always allow it to do the same thing that it has done here below here. Then we can take this on the upside. Okay. Let me see, what time is it? Okay, it's just 10 to, so they're going to 4 o'clock. So New York session is going to open. So you can see this is already out here, right? But this here is still too far. Okay. Your RSI. You can see that, right? It's still too far. We don't have a trade here. Okay, even though this is outside. So this here, these two white lines, this is your stochastic, okay? But KDJ, what they did is they just added this line here, okay? But this is your normal stochastic. So these two lines here must be close to this line here, okay? For us to have a trade, and this must be outside. I wanted to show you a situation where this will be outside and hold like this, okay? While the market is coming down. What do you do? What do you wait for? Okay, you wait for these two lines to actually touch that level. Okay, and our support is actually below here. Okay, support is below here. Let's not wait on that. You see, the market is going up and this is coming down. Guess what will happen? This candle here, if it closes here, what will happen to the next candle? It will push up because the market is going that way. So these are some of the ones that you can probably take, okay? But they're a bit risky because this is coming down. So imagine if they do the same thing like this, okay? They'll end up coming down like that, okay? You see that? This here. So this is the same situation here. They might end up coming down like that. But if you want to be safe and have a good consistency, this here must be below in order for us to call. This must be outside this before we can sell. Okay, so this candle here will close here. Okay, but if this was here, it was a good call. Okay, if this was here and this is sitting like that, okay, it was. So you see, this will continue to come down simply because this here is still below. If they push up here, it's simply because there's, especially when I read the market, I can actually see that this is actually a corrective structure. Okay.
Okay.
So some of those, your knowledge will have to come into play. Okay. It's a corrective structure. So anything that comes below here, it will have to push up. Okay.
Exactly.
And this is a rally here, and you have a correction here. If you look at it. Okay. So it will always be this will always be resistance. If this gets to be broken, the market come here and this is below here, then we can take a call.
Okay.
I wanted to take a trade while you see. Let me see. Okay, we're still coming down here. This is the kind of a situation where I wanted to show you this, but the market will actually, this will have turned like this, right? And the market keeps coming down. So these ones, you don't show grace to this, especially when this is right here. You always take them back. This is not here, so there's no trade whatsoever. It always works like that. Okay, this is going up. You can see this is not up here. This is not yet there. We don't have a trade here. Okay. Okay, this will continue to come down. Let them come. As long as this is below here, then we have a trade.
That makes sense.
Hmm?
It makes sense and very simple. Eh?
It's very simple. You just use one strategy. You don't change
One
anything.
strategy.
Don't try to trade anything else. This must be outside. This must be closed here. Then you take a trade. When they do like this, don't worry. Let them do that. You have a lot of pairs to look up to. Okay, you have a lot of pairs to look up to. So the best time to trade is actually in the morning. Okay, between around about 7 and around about 10. Right? But now I trade throughout. So because I'm now so used to it.
Okay.
I like the ones that snaps like this. Because this is a correction, right? If they snap and come above here, they will always come down. Okay. Because this is a corrective structure. We're coming down from this level. Now we're correcting that. Okay. So we'll always struggle to push up here. So if they snap up like that, okay, to this level here, you can always take these ones down. But that will come with experience while you get used to this indicator here. Okay, so now we might have a trade here, okay, but it looks like we have got momentum. So I want to see what will happen. Okay, we're already outside. These two must be close to that, and then we can have a trade. Let's see. Let me just move this. Okay, this is outside. If they hold here, then we'll see. So we might consider to take a 2-minute trade. Okay, but I'll show you the timing. Okay, they're coming down even before this thing comes. This is the sad part of it sometimes. Sometimes they'll just quickly come down before you can even get an entry. But you don't worry about those ones. You just let them go. Okay, you still have a lot of trades to take. So, but if they come back here, they've showed us that they're not interested in going up. So we can actually look backwards and say, is there anything here that probably might be a resistance, but there's nothing. So we're broken down that level. Okay. So they'll still continue to go up. Let's see. Okay, they've already turned here. So we had a trade here, so it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. So, but those, we see they came back to this level here. Okay. And they pulled up like that. So we had marked that one. It's just that I'm training you. So now I move so fast when I'm trading. I'll be looking for opportunities like a hawk.
Yeah, understand. Okay.
Like a hawk.
This one we don't have it.
Eh? No, until we're outside.
No, I was just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, until we're outside.
Yeah, until we're outside.
And then this one I can see on the KDJ where, okay.
Yeah, see, we came down, right? But this is now a continuation. Remember, we came down, we tested this level, we're going to retest this level. So if we retest this level and this is below, we can look for a call. Okay, that's as simple as it gets. Okay. This thing is funny. Sometimes when you're showing a person, you don't get that setup. You don't get that conviction to execute.
No, but then I understand it very well.
Yeah, just get the principle. You should be fine. Okay.
The KDJ indicator is there on the IQ option. Eh?
Yeah, it's there on the IQ options. Let me show you where it is.
Okay.
Is it under momentum?
Okay.
No. Trend? Yeah, under trend, right? That's where you'll find it.
Under trend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there it is, yeah. Okay, RSI is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can change the colors the way you want them.
And then when you set it to your 1 minute, you go there on top ka
yeah, it's already on 1 minute. This is 1 minute aspiration. This is 2 minute aspiration. This is 3, 4, and then this is like 16. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So even here, this might be touching this level, but this is still far from there. That's why you see this market pushing up like that. it will continue to push up like that until this is outside, it's overbought. Okay. And then we can probably have a trade. So these ones, you just let them be. So you look at, sometimes you look at the trend, right? We're going down. So even the momentum won't be on the upside, it will be always on the downside.
I can see.
Yeah. So it means that anything that we sell, if we're selling at this level, we're actually good. Okay. Especially when they come back to these lows here. When they come back to these lows, you know they'll always pull up. Okay, because they want to try to break down and the market doesn't want to go down. Okay. So they've turned there. So, but that's basically the principle of this strategy, dude. It's nothing else, nothing hectic. Okay, this is not trade here.
It's very simple.
Yeah, even though this is at the resistance level, but we don't have a trade here. They're based on the strategy. But some of the moves, as you trade it, you'll be able to observe it. Okay. So they're coming back to this level, and you can see that they will pull back down. Okay, that was just a clear one. Okay. Yeah, more especially that we are at 4 o'clock. This is a 4 o'clock candle, okay? So this 4 o'clock candle here, you can take it at your own risk, but I normally don't want to risk my money, so I leave them. I let them do whatever they want to do, but they normally pull back up. So I let them do what they want to do, especially if that's the only one that is moving. I think there's also some news here. Let me see. You see what they're doing now. They'll come back and hit you so hard. Okay. They'll come and hit you so hard. So, but these ones here, if you want to be safe, probably you can do that, right? And then take that. So I'm going to take it. But what I did is I increased. I want to take the next candle. Okay. I didn't want this candle to pull back up without me. Okay. So that's why I did that. But normally I want to take the next candle. Okay. Not this candle. If this comes down, then it means I lost the trade. But I want to take the next candle. That's why I did 2 minutes here. Okay. So I'm hoping this will continue to go up because we're not supposed to break this level. Okay. But the resistance is still fine. But I'm trading the 4 o'clock candle. So that's why I took it like that. So, but we'll see how it goes. So that's why I increased the time, because if I didn't increase the time, I was probably going to win this in 1 minute, right? So, but now that's why I don't like 2 minutes candles sometimes, because the next candle might actually come down like that. If this doesn't pull up to this level, I was hoping they'll pull back to this level here. Okay. So those are some of the things that you will probably have to watch. But let's see how they close this one. Okay. So we're going to have the next candle here at 30 minutes. They're going to probably come down. Okay, because this is just, it didn't actually go. If they don't have momentum, they will keep here, but they might actually come down. Okay, but your 1 minute, you could have easily won this one here. Okay. So sometimes I don't feel comfortable. What I do is I just close it if I don't feel comfortable. But I'm just going to let this one go so you can see. Okay. So yeah, we lost that one, but they're coming back to this level here. So watch the next candle, what it will do. Okay, but because this is not yet closed here, okay, but I suspect they will pull up. Okay. Okay, this is outside. This is outside. If they move one candle here, I want to show you something. You see, this is crossed, right? Yeah. It is bent, right? So if they move this candle down here, that's our next trade. Okay. If they pull down like that. Okay. But now it's 4 o'clock. So New York session is opening. We might have a New York breakout. That's why I avoid trading during these times, because the market will just break those levels. But if they come down, I want this candle to come down. Okay. And they will be coming down to where? to this resistance here. Okay, then we'll look to call that. Okay, because this is actually bent down. It's bent up, but the market is coming down like that. So this candle must be big enough for us to consider a trade. Okay, so I'm gonna call this candle. Okay. You still there?
I'm so disappointed.
So you see what I did here, right? Did you see what I did?
Yeah.
I called this candle red because remember, this was bent here, right? And the market gave us the next candle that was coming down, opposing this KDJ indicator, right? And this was already below here, all right? So we're making back our money that we lost on this trade here, okay? So had I took the 1 minute here, now I took the 1 minute, I didn't take the 2 minutes, okay? So I knew that they were actually hitting support here, okay? Look at that. They're hitting support. This is already bending up and the candle is coming down and this is actually outside, then we win this trade, okay? So that's how you kill them. But that's the essence of the strategy. Got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I seem I lost you for some minutes, but then it's fine.
No, it's fine. But you'll get the recording, don't worry. So yeah, I think that's it. If you
I'll practice.
let me know. I'll send you the recording. Ne?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now.
Do you have Telegram?
Yeah, I have Telegram. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm there on Telegram. You can.
Okay, I'll send it on Telegram.
On Telegram, yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Mr. Schmidt. I'll practice before I do it on a real account.
Yeah, please practice. If you don't understand something, just ask me. But that is the essence of it. This must be below. This must be below. Sometimes this will be bent like that, and the market keeps coming down. You take the next one up. As long as this is outside. Same trade that we took here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
I'll send something via Telegram.
Okay, send something via Telegram and then I can forward you the thing. I'll just get home and then send it to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nico.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.